All right. Good morning and welcome to day 8 on the AT. My name is Mosey and this is Rissa Romes. Nancy from Next Up Hostel just dropped me off at Clairmont Gap. Thank you so much to Nancy and Jeff for having me. Incredible stay there. Very relaxing. So appreciate them having that place available for hikers. Truly a little gem. But yeah, so we are on trail and I'm shooting for about 11 miles to a campsite today. We're gonna hit the stairway to heaven right at the end of the day, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so let's get going. But yeah, so I mentioned this in my video yesterday on my 0 day, but I will not be finishing this trail in one go. Yeah, I definitely had enough time to finish it if my report date for being a ridge runner had remained the same, but because I'm getting called in early, we are having to cut it short. And so I've got about 10 days left on this trail. I'm going to finish up the Alabama section, and then when I get to Georgia, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have like, I don't know, 4 days to pack my bags and say my goodbyes before heading to the AT. So yeah, a little disappointed that I'm not going to get to finish this right now, but you know, the Georgia section will be waiting for me later this year, so we'll get it done. But yeah, I definitely could have done it if circumstances hadn't changed, but it is what it is, and now I get more weeks of work and more money for future thru hikes, so that's good. Well, I thought I was going to have to worry about dogs on road walks, but I'm on trail. I have a dog barking at me. I don't see an owner. Yay. Well, I'm going to have to apologize to Chicken Little because I didn't pull out my phone for that bit, and she had asked that if I had to break out my dog voice that I recorded it. But there were 3 dogs just off trail. They must live nearby, and a gentleman I met named Dust, who did Bama to Baxter last year, gave me some advice for dogs on the Pinhoti trail. He said, first, ignore them. 2, move to the other side of the street. Didn't have that option. 3rd, say in a southern twang, get, or go lie down. And so I just yelled, get, go on now, go home. And they did. They listened to me. They went home. So that's good to know. Won't always work, but works that time. This ain't half bad. Just might be my best view so far. Today is a beautiful day. I was in the 40s this morning. It's gonna heat up, but it's still nice and cool right now. I got the sun out, but it's not like beating down. The birds are singing. The views aren't quite so hazy. It's a good day. I'm gonna guess that this might have happened in the storm yesterday. So let's navigate this. Update. When Nancy picked me up from trail the other day, she asked if I had seen any snakes yet, if they were out. And I hadn't, but I just did. It wasn't on trail, it was over to the right of me, and that sucker was fast. When he caught wind of me, he booked it. He wanted no part of me. I feel you, pal. I feel you. Came across something you don't really like to see on trail. You kind of can get the feeling for what's a normal campsite and what's not. I just walked past a tent that was clearly, a car camping tent, poorly pitched with a tarp thrown over the top. You just kind of get vibes, right? So I didn't know if someone was in there or not. I don't think they were. But yeah, if I was a ridge runner though, right now, which, we're getting there, I'd be having to pack that tent out, which those days are coming, but I'm glad I don't have to do it today. So I just want to kind of talk through my thought process and plan for the next couple days. So originally I'd planned on doing about 11, a little more than that, miles today. And tomorrow's going to be a fairly short day, so I could stay at Blue Mountain Shelter. Haven't stayed at a shelter yet on this trail, so kind of wanted to stay there. And it still would work with the mileage I need to do to get to Heflin by Friday. But there's a couple things that are kind of making me reconsider and kind of flip that mileage around and stop a little short today and make tomorrow just a little bit longer. We'll see how I feel, but I'm very tired. Stayed up too late last night just trying to get all the last minute stuff done before I hit trail. And then when I'm in town, I had this happen while I was at Shaw's. I have a tendency to drink way too much coffee and not enough water and dehydrate myself, and then I kind of feel gross and don't have an appetite, and I'm kind of feeling that way right now. So I don't know, part of me just is thinking about cutting today short and adding those miles to tomorrow. And then there's another factor. If I push the 11 miles today, then I will end the day on the stairway to heaven. If I choose to put that off tomorrow, I'll be doing it first thing in the morning, which means I'll be doing it in the cool of the day instead of the heat of the day, which would be nice. But I am usually pretty stiff in the morning, so starting out with a big climb might be uncomfortable. So I don't know. That's just kind of where my mind's at right now. We'll see how I feel. If I do quit at around 9 miles today, I'll be done at like 2, maybe 3, depending on my lunch break. But it might be nice just to have a chill day at camp. We'll see. All right, just took a very long break under this tree here. Forced myself to eat some lunch. I have decided to cut the day short. Just take it easy, rest, and it actually makes a little bit more sense. It'll cut the mileage and the elevation for today and tomorrow in half. Otherwise, today would have been a little bit heavier, both mileage and elevation wise. Yesterday or tomorrow would have been very chill, so kind of worked out. So yeah, just gonna have a nice, slow, short, easy day. Enjoy the breeze. Well, that was exciting. I just stopped at a water source to fill up, and I met my first hikers I've seen on the Pinhoti since I've been out here. They are not through hikers. They're doing the Alabama Triple Crown over the next couple days. But they have through hiked various trails in the past, including the AT for one of them. And so met Mountain Man, fake news, starting her Appalachian Trail through hike in a couple weeks. And I told her maybe I'll see her on trail when I'm ridge running. So that'd be really cool. Ooh, this is not the campsite that is listed on Far Out. That one's right by the trail, but there's another one further back that is very nice and very large. I dig it.